Oh, what up, nigga?
Yeah, you can. Shit, it ain't nothing. It's my shit.
He said he needs some liquor, son. What do you like to drink?
It don't matter. I was just going, make a little drink real quick, pull up, nothing crazy.
You say what you like?
I like, man.
Whiskey, tequila, what?
It don't matter, bro. I'm a turtle.
I will get you some turtle. That's what I'm asking. I'm gonna buy some. I'm not going to the store that you like. I'm going to the store.
You do like a goddamn. You do whiskey or tequila, whichever one. Yeah, that worked. All right, about to step outside. My bad.
What you doing?
Right here outside. I know I'm gonna have to step inside. Yeah. It's loud as hell out here. Whoop-de-whoop, whoop-de-whoop. Man, we back, man. Yesterday was crazy. I don't know what was going on with Instagram, but I had to goddamn update my software, deleted the app, downloaded the app again. But we live on IG2. Abe finna pull up. Finna, it's finna be a vibe, man. Appreciate everybody tapping in with us. Definitely appreciate everybody tapping in with us. Hope everybody doing well. Shit been real crazy lately. Just set up the Cowherd's Corner, John, on YouTube. So we streaming to YouTube. We streaming to Periscope. Trying to really make this thing a thing. See what my man's Abe at. Should be tapping in soon. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, we are in October, yo. We are in October. It's going to be the end of the year. Man, so much going on. Where this man Abe at, man? Y'all, you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Wild line.
I bet. So I'm about to pull up the goddamn live right now. Hop on IG and mute your laptop and shit.
Wait, all right. So go on what?
Cowherd's Corner, IG live.
On my computer or my phone?
On your phone.
And then I'm gonna be live streaming from the audio. I'm confused. So the audio's coming.
You gonna mute your laptop? You gonna press the mute, like microphone mute, not mute
No,
mute the mic.
so the stream is gonna come from my phone.
Both. So we're gonna IG live on your phone.
Yeah.
And then the stream is also gonna be on the laptop.
Copy.
For Twitter and for the YouTube channel joint.
All right.
Yeah. So you should see, you know what I mean? You should see that I'm live, you feel me? On your IG account and shit. I'm deleting and starting over and shit, so it ain't so much extra conversation. So hop in as soon as you can, bro. Yeah, we definitely have to chop and edit this one right here. 6 minutes in. I appreciate those who watching. I don't know if I can see who watching. I ain't even gonna hold you, but we also on Instagram Live too. You feel me? Cowherd's Corner. We on Instagram Live too. Cowherd's Corner for sure. This shit hella dark. Oh no.
Got it?
This nigga done changed. This nigga went to the store to get his phone. You see my shit? You see my shit up on Instagram?
Yeah.
All right, bet. All right. Now what you gotta do is just mute your don't mute the mic. You feel me? But just mute so no audio come through the laptop, so there's no echo. We gonna talk. All right, bet. Mute.
Yeah.
Damn, this shit's crazy. There you go. What up, Abe?
What up, baby?
Mr. International Abe, Hurricane Hyde. You feel me? Mr. Your girl gonna have a better time on this side. What up, man?
What's going on, bro? How you doing?
Man, everything's everything, bro. I'm glad to finally connect with you, man. Yesterday was what it was, but I'm glad to have the man, the myth, the legend on the conversation, on the pull-up, right?
It's about time, man.
Yeah. You traveling the world right now. You in New York? That's too much. You ain't telling people know where you're at. Trying to keep it low. You don't got to confirm. You can't confirm nor deny.
Nah. I'm in New York right now, chilling, quarantining. We got track karaoke live coming up on next Thursday.
Yeah.
So Atlanta's a COVID hotspot, so to get everybody, not everybody think I'm the Rona itself, bro. So everybody think I'm the Rona, like every time I get around people, like, stay away from me.
Yeah. But let's check you out doing the responsible thing. You giving your 2 weeks to New York ain't a bad spot.
Nah, it's cool, man. But this shit shut down for real, bro. Compared to Atlanta, bro, this shit is two different worlds.
Yeah, you to the team. Shout out, Bree just popped in. Shout out my nigga Cal. You know the vibes, man. So hey, man, I feel like let's get it started, man. Where you from, son? You from Minnesota? You from New Mexico, nigga? You from Arizona, nigga? Where you from, son? Where you from, son?
All right. I'm gonna tell the story, man. Since people want to know.
Let the people know. They want to know. They want to know about you, bro.
I am from Chicago. I was born in Chicago, and I moved to. I'm trying to get this shit out. I moved to Atlanta when I was like 3.
Okay.
And I've been there ever since.
Yeah, because you like 37 now, right?
37 I think 36. Nothing too crazy.
Word. Hell yeah. Abe the OG.
Yeah.
So So you feel me? I think between you, Scoop, Tone, right? Brook up when we first started, man. Like the DJ scene in the A, DJ era, my nigga. Like the shit was bananas. You feel me? So how the hell, like how you really get into DJing and how did you 40? How did you how you know what I mean? What got you there?
So honestly, my aunt and my fam, they brought me a turntable set when I was like 13, 14. And the shit was cool, but it was really hard. Like you gotta buy records. Like you gotta go to the store and buy $6 records every day. And every single that comes out, you can't download it. Like you gotta literally go pay $6 for a new record.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't keep up. It got too expensive. The learning curve was a lot harder than what it is now, so I just let it go. So then I started throwing parties, and then right around when I throw parties, that's when the computer software came in. And then that's when I like started getting back into it. I could download songs, and from there I just started back through there. So
what was your earliest memories of throwing parties? They was what? They was like 50 cents to get in.
That's crazy. They said it was like $3 parties, bro.
$3 parties? Yeah.
Max.
Woo! Hey, man. You know what's crazy? I feel like one of the things that we did that we really brought from that time, we had a couple good like basement parties. You remember the basement parties? What was that? Boone out in Boone?
Yeah, bro.
Like Clay, Keem, like this shit used to go up.
That shit used to be fun, bro. We used to really, really party back in the day. This crazy shit was
They couldn't believe it, son.
You know, we used to pick up girls up in the party and blah.
Hey, remember Jay Smooth, nigga? Remember Jay Smooth?
All the Jay Smooth moves, bro. So when niggas look at me, when I still do that shit to this day, like, yo, what are you doing? I'm like, my nigga, did you not live through the Jay Smooth days?
Niggas be trying to front, Niggas be trying to front. Real ones, though. So move to Atlanta. You know, one thing we talk about is, you know, we got the group chat, the barbershop group chat, man. How you surviving right now? I feel like all your teams really getting smacked up. So like,
I got too much invested in Atlanta sports, bro. Hey, if I tell you, I'm every Atlanta team besides the Minnesota Vikings, and if I was all Atlanta teams, I would have committed suicide by now. I mean, jokingly, of course, but that's some heartbreak shit right there.
Yeah. Nah, Atlanta is that, you know, their Friendship Baptist Church curse is real, man.
Nah, what they say? They gotta we need to carry Mike Vick up Stone Mountain.
Yo, did I hear that shit? Nah, did I? They gotta save the whole city. So yo, Halloween approaching. You know what I mean? You got your wave, the couch, I believe. You know what? I seen you had a little fake battle. It was like your man's, I guess he's doing something in DC or something. He was like, damn, the couch or something else the same weekend or whatever.
My guy got a little party going on up here in the well, I can't really say too much because it's New York.
Understood.
We got something going on. No, we cool though. We cool.
Yeah. So what the couch in for? What kind of details you can get the people on the couch, or they just kind of got to keep following you?
I'm a person that hates sections and couches and all that. That's what fuck it. You know, I woke up one day, I said, what if I combine all the shit that we like into one area? And that couch is gonna be spectacular. And shit's gonna go down in there that you ain't never seen before.
I believe it, man.
Bring our ass. That's just gonna be fun as fuck.
So, yo, you had a pretty interesting career, right? Didn't you DJ for Young Money, an artist for Young Money for a little bit?
Yeah. I DJ for Chanel. I did that with Travis Porter. I've been around.
Yeah.
I've seen them.
So what were some takeaways? You know what I mean? I feel like you never really, niggas know your talent, niggas know your worth. You feel me? I feel like you never got back into being like another artist DJ for real. That just not really your scene. The touring wasn't really for you. You loved the touring, but it never, like, what happened that you never maybe link up with another artist and just be like, you know, like DJ Studs the 2 Chainz, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so the thing about DJing, and it's to each his own. When you become that artist DJ, you are that artist DJ.
Right.
So your name, like, they put you on the flyer. It's like, let's say, I'm just throwing this out. You're a Little Uzi verse DJ.
Right.
And then they say your name. And I'm not to each his own. It's kind of really hard unless you produce your own stuff, unless you really made your name for yourself for your own lane. It's kind of hard to separate yourself. So, like, when that artist, when he eventually goes out of trend, now what? You know what I'm saying? Now you got to get back on board with somebody else. And I mean, that's just me personally. That's my thing.
Nah, word. It's your journey. It's your journey.
Yeah, I realized that too early. Like, when I was getting gigs and they was like, yo, this is Chanel's DJ. I was like,
it's not how it's
I always been the person, instead of play for the team, I want to own the team. I ain't never been the type of I ain't nobody's nobody. So it is up.
Listen, man, if anybody knows, you know, I mean, you are the life of the party. It's not ever been a situation where I've been in where you brought the energy down. So yeah, you already know. So speaking of energy, man, Haywire, I think that energy is in a category of its own. How'd you connect with that? Are you like when you go? Are you going as a guest? Are you going as a DJ? What's that relationship like?
I think the relationship is a lot stronger than guest DJ. We dib and dab in business ventures together. Haywire is their brand and their own entity, but when they call me for something, and I'm there, you know.
Yeah.
You know, and then I bring the vibes, you know, and vice versa. Like if I need something, then they'll help out, but they're lit.
Yeah, they lit. So what's the makeup? What's the makeup of that team? They HBCU grads. What's that makeup of that team?
You know, the crazy thing is not HBCU grads, bro. It's you PWYs who, you know, like me and you went to Morehouse, right?
Yeah.
So me and you've seen some crazy shit on spring break. You got a lot of people that don't travel to PCBs or your Miami's for spring break, man. The most they might go to is like Virginia or stay where they at. So they don't see all the crazy stuff they get. So like Haywire comes like, fuck it, we adults, we got money, let's do it, let's go have fun. And then that shit just gets wild.
And then yeah. You gotta be there. You gotta be there, as they say.
Yeah, Haywire is not for the faint of heart, I'll tell you that.
Cowherd's Corner alum. So you in New York, you coming back to Atlanta to one of the best parties that this Q4 is going to see.
Q4, yeah.
Q4, you know, we talking like adults now. You know the
right. Corporate color.
We talking quarters. You know the shits. What's New Year's? Where we at?
Man, I don't know, man. It's a pandemic.
Oh, you want to go pandemic? Look, I wasn't going to bring this up, but since you want to talk all, it's a pandemic. You want to talk all responsible. Look, you had a pretty interesting summer.
Oh, you were waiting for this shit?
I wasn't going to bring it up. I swear for God. I was like, we don't even got to talk about it. But since you want to talk, you think responsible. Let's talk about it. For those who don't know, Atlanta made the news over the summer because there was a situation that occurred involving an aquatic situation, a lot of water. One of the best clubs here in Compound. Abe, you know anything about that?
I was one of the producers. You know what? I'm a man up. I did it. I put the fucking pool Compound amid a whole pandemic. I was irresponsible. I did not force anybody to go though.
Listen, this is what I said, bro. You know what I said in the future. I said just because you built it didn't mean that they had to go. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it was sus. But everybody's adults, and like you said, you didn't hold a gun to nobody's head. But taking that aside, pulling that aside, how have you adapted to, you know, doing what you got to do? You know what I mean? Like outside of that one kind of anomaly where you was able to still go up like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? What's been kind of your go-to weekend plot, or how you been plotting during this time for 2021 or what's to come?
Well, I mean, honestly, I've been chilling, man. You know, I'll be honest with you, man. After that shit happened,
yeah, I had enough money to chill. Look, you had enough money to chill.
Yeah, not even that. We didn't even go crazy on the bread, but it was we made enough to not be in the red. But the death threats, the stress that came after that was not worth it. And we got calls from like New York Times, and they're gonna have conversations with us, and it was just so much shit. Like people in your DM that you've never met are saying like, "Yo, you're gonna die in 14 days."
Yeah, wow.
You're ignorant. Like I hope all you die and all this shit like that. I was like, bro, like I knew people were evil, but it's never have been directed towards me. So when that shit happened, I was like, you know what? It ain't no point even just starting doing it all. Because I was gonna do the one Labor Day, but I'm just like, hey, we did what we had to do. Yeah. You know, and it wasn't about money. It was about people. It was about people having a good time. Because you understand, like, there's mental depression going on along with this too. Like, people have been in the house, and not everywhere is like Atlanta. Like, shit is not open. So that was their first time being out, seeing music, seeing people, and they knew the risk since March. So niggas But after that, when people wasn't thinking about that, like, niggas was sending death threats and saying, "I'll kill you for putting people in danger." I lost a lot of friends, bro. I lost a lot of friends. Like I had people call me up, like, "Yo, you like I can't fuck with you no more, bro. What you did was fucked up."
Yeah. That's I'm not even trying. I'm not gonna make it heavy. First and foremost, my nigga, nobody deserves that. You feel me?
Oh no! I get it. I get it, but I was like, yo, it's just not worth it to keep pursuing it. Like you already did something. It's in people's face, whatever. Then you just let it ride. You know.
Yeah, no, that's a little excessive, my boy. I'm glad. I'm glad you got.
I gotta show y'all these. Like these shits is wild. Wild.
I'm glad you got the type of skin you got, man. Some tough skin.
Yeah.
So what have been some of your favorite collaborations to date? You've really been on a lot of things. You know, if you in the Atlanta scene, you know what I mean, your name has definitely been on some things, even outside of Atlanta, bro. You know, we got international stories that we're not gonna necessarily bring up here, but as far as collaborations here in the States, you know, what have been some of your favorites?
Definitely hooking up with Jameson.
Yeah.
Any company that gets Hyde multiple bottles.
Hey, you know what? I read your form, right? You know, your 3 fun facts. What you said, you don't like alcohol. How that work?
I'm glad we are all here, right?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
I like alcohol. Like I will listen. Monday through Thursday, I will not have any type of alcohol in my house. I don't even go out to drink.
Lying.
I swear to God, I don't drink. I don't do nothing Monday through Thursday. Now, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that's a different story. But I don't feel for alcohol. Like, I don't wake up in the morning like, yo, I need a shot, bro.
I'll tell you this. What's your favorite? So what's the alcohol you like the least since you don't like alcohol?
Oh, vodka. I know. I mean, gin. I hate gin.
Straight nowhere fitted, nigga.
What? Nah, bro. I don't drink alcohol. Oh, my man's mouse just came up in here. He'll tell you. He seen me for a whole year.
Hey man, shout out real quick. I'm gonna steal your dope. What?
Oh, what up, man? What up, baby? Well gone, bro.
Hey, you know you got quick life. You know the delivery service in Miami and shit.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. So we're about to talk about that. You gonna be
This is water.
Yeah, I just poured up some tequila, man. I can't. I like what I like. I like believe nothing Abe says. We already know. Now. We already know.
Look. I created a brand of me being fucked up at all times, right? And I get that. And I do not hold nothing about that. But I do not like alcohol. I do not like this shit. I drink a lot of it, though. Friday, Saturdays, and Monday.
You know, YBYAID, man. You know the shit. What else, man? You know, I feel like niggas don't give you the opportunity to talk your shit, bro. This the corners to pull up, man. I'm trying to give you the opportunity to talk your shit, bro. I feel like you are one of the most interesting, you know what I mean, individuals that I know.
Well, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, like, I don't know if I'm a big mystery or not, but you know, question arose the other day, like, do I still like DJing and do I still DJ? No, I love DJing. Obviously, man. Y'all see me, it's my passion. I do see that there are other lanes to fulfill. Like I've seen DJs who have started off with me in my same lane and totally fell off in other people's eyes, and now they own LVRN, making $3 million a year. So then now I'm sitting here like, oh, I'm over here fighting for $250 a night at the club, and these niggas getting $2.5 million a year. So like, at what point?
Yeah.
You say, yeah.
I think that's a shift in conversation, though. You feel me? I think that's a shift in conversation and just a shift in work. You know what I mean? That's a shift in like recognizing. You know what I mean? Like, I know you plugged in, one of the most individuals plugged in, and I know your name hold weight. You feel me? And I know those opportunities, maybe not now. The opportunities look hella different now. You know, so,
it's just different, bro. Yeah, I mean, you learn quickly. Like, I mean, obviously DJing is a very what's the word here? It's a lot of people in the market right now.
Saturated.
It's easy to go, easy to come up, easy to get into it. So why even stay in it? At the end of the day, like I'm not discouraging anybody.
Hey, we need that hydrate merch. What's up with the merch, man?
Man, I got you, man. It's on the way, man. You know what I'm saying? Next year, you thought pool and compound was crazy. Wait till next year.
We need that merch, man.
Putting 2 pools outside, one with jet skis.
Hey, you got to get the ice sculpture, the ice luge too, for the shots.
Oh, I can't wait, bro.
You know the vibe.
That was a fun ass party. I would say though, people who did come to that compound party, no bias. They said it was the top 3 party of their life. And I know y'all saw the video and it looked very filthy. But that motherfucker was rocking.
Yo,
that motherfucker was rocking from I don't want to say start to finish, but from like maybe 4 o'clock to 9 o'clock, it was just straight. Shoo.
Speaking of top parties tell us some of the top parties. Let's talk about some of the top parties in undergrad.
Probably not easy, bro. I went to this party called Waters Beach Club in Old Beach. All right, so that's crazy. So I went with this guy named Cease. He's got over 300K followers, right?
Yeah.
On the ground. And immediately when we go to Old Beach and Ibiza, I walk in with him and my nigga, and constantly every model that was in that joint goes up to him and like, oh my God, are you this guy? And so I'm like, okay, well, obviously he's popular, but me and Oye getting the stragglers. we like, what's up? Like, y'all can have him, you know what I'm saying? So
hello.
Wow, like we party, we have a good time, nightcap, boom, bam. And we talk about mileage. Like, I'm talking about European, like 1.5 million drones. Like, yeah, like, nah, bro. This, like, you can't be in their space unless you got a certain type of bread. That's how it's crazy.
Yeah. This was Ibiza, Spain?
Ibiza, Spain.
Yo, you really international, son. And I feel like they don't really. I feel like that's your market because you still like Americans, like we party, but you niggas that have been outside the country, they party different out there. Like really from the next morning type party. Like
I thought Spanish people were the craziest party in the news. When I went to Africa, oh my God. 10 p.m. to 10 a.m. every day.
Faithfully.
On a Tuesday. Like their Tuesdays and Saturdays. They don't understand weekends. They don't get the weekends like, oh, Friday, Saturday, we're gonna go hard. Nah, bro. Every day. Nah, they do that.
So what's your right? Exactly, Chloe. Listen, I've been told him that I've been trying to link with him, but Abe going Abe. So Abe going Abe. So we in October. What we talked about New Year's. You said you don't know what you're doing for New Year's yet? Oh, you said pandemic. That's how we got talking about the summertime. You said
pandemic. You know that's what my PR person told me to say.
Okay. He had some PR training before the call. I can appreciate it.
Yeah, but as long as shit gets safer, I might hit something up.
Might do something.
I do something.
Now, have you still been working closely with Milk and Cookies?
I mean, I did that with Milk and Cookies.
Yeah.
But they she said I'm always gonna go. I do travel a lot though. I love traveling. Y'all understand? Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna keep you on a little secret on how I travel. I don't think I told people this. I work for Delta.
Hey, you don't gotta give game on that, fam. You don't gotta give game on that. You travel. I
work for Delta. A lot of people ask you, hey, how you travel? And I'm like, that's whatever. But I work for Delta.
Yeah.
So,
what you listening to, man?
I just
other than Throw Baby, what you listening to?
Can we dissect Throw Baby and how
I'm gonna have to pull up the lyrics?
It might be the most top 5 disrespectful songs of all time.
Throw Baby by Cash.
Like Throw Baby is probably the most disrespectful song I've ever heard in my life. And then here's the thing about Throw Baby: like you could be in the club with the girl that you don't know, and you can recite these lyrics back and forth.
That's magic.
And she won't feel a type of way because y'all both going back and forth.
Bunch of both filthy.
Yeah,
both filthy. Such is life. When was the first time you heard that shit? How that shit was introduced to you?
I heard it in Atlanta, open ass Atlanta.
Open ass Atlanta.
And niggas had a good ass time.
Sexy little bitch, sexy little hoe. I love the way you walk, love the way you talk. Let a young nigga come play in your throat. Deep stroke your throat till I make you choke. Throat babies.
And he sings that part.
He had melody. He definitely had melody on that hoe.
Oh, they
show. So baby.
Yeah, that's the crazy part about those.
Yeah, that nigga wild, man. That nigga wild. So who you listening to? What's on your Spotify? What's on your Apple? What's on your playlist?
I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. There's so much music out, dog.
So much music.
I look, man. Spotify sends me like 3 playlists. I go look at those playlists to see what's out or not. Like I'm not checking no albums. I never been that type of guy. Like check albums. Like I don't got to.
Really?
My ADHD is bad. Like that's why I can't listen to podcasts. Like niggas really listen to podcasts, 2-hour podcasts. I'm like, I don't know how you doing it.
I'm over it. You tapped into Clubhouse at all? You tap in to listen to any rooms in Clubhouse?
Clubhouse is a little based.
You said it's a cloud base?
Clubhouse is funny as fuck, bro.
Son, it's niggas, you know what I mean? It's a lot of information that's being spoken. You know what I mean? In Clubhouse. You know, like a lot of information that you wouldn't necessarily be able to really tap into, you know, otherwise. You know what I mean? Of course, it's
a lot of free game on there. It's a lot of free game.
Man, hella free game. And really not only free game, but keep it 1,000. It's really a lot of motherfuckers that really want to help. You know what I mean? Really just want to know what you got going on. And once they know what you got going on, plug me. You know what I mean? I was in a room the other night. It was like, you know, trying to work with new artists. It was like 2 producers from Toronto in there, a couple singers, you know, one from Virginia. It was a couple artists, you know. And niggas like, oh, you in LA? Word, I'm gonna link up with you this weekend. Let's go have lunch. A couple niggas coming to the A. You feel me? So just pop in, son. You never know who you gonna link up with. You trying that bag is there, son. You keep talking about this bag. I'm telling you the bag is there, fam. And I know you know how to get to it.
I'm gonna tell you that.
Come on, man.
I'm gonna open up a club next year. I don't know yet.
That's what you thinking about? You thinking about doing something tangible?
Yeah, it's gonna be I don't know. It might be an orgy bar or something. You know. You know the funny part about this shit, bro? When I go to Europe, right? They over there and they love sex. Like sex is not seen as a bad omen over there, right?
Right. Sex positive.
Like, every commercial have naked women. Every corner has a sex store, sex place. So when you get over here, everything's seen as a bad omen.
Yeah.
So that's the difference between America and they. You know.
Well, you know, sex work is different over there. They got sex positivity. You know, it's a lot to kind of talk about that and get into that conversation. But you gonna have the sex swings and shit. Nigga, this nigga starving. This nigga starving. Oh man.
Yeah, man.
I heard y'all niggas on the war zone. I heard you wasn't shooting nothing, nigga. I heard your clip was goddamn full the whole game. I heard you wasn't hitting nothing, fool.
Yeah, bro. I gotta, yeah.
Nah, I'm just talking about you.
Quarantine got me crazy, bro. New York is fucking closed, bro. Like, Jesus Christ. Ain't no move.
You said what about New York?
Ain't no move.
Ain't no moves. Nah, nigga. Cuomo, whatever. He ain't having that. Stay y'all asses inside, man. Oh shit! Speaking of international highs, so you touched Tulum. Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it because I spent a lot of money and I called fraud on my bank and they didn't believe me. So.
Oh man.
Let's just say. I
thought you was in Tulum, but that wasn't you. Word.
Yeah, I ordered a lot of 42, thinking like, this shit about to be. I wasn't reading the pesos right, so I'm like, this shit about to be what, $40 bottles, and that shit was full price.
They like, nah, we not converting this to pesos, nigga. This
Yeah,
shit.
because when you usually read numbers in Mexico, it says the peso number. So if it says like 500-600, you're like, oh, bet. Like, all right, that shit about to be $50.
Right.
That shit was actually $600.
Let's so Tulum. I know one of the things I actually, I was able to go to, and I really enjoyed myself last year. I think in June, at goddamn, what's the spot over by over on MLK where you had trap karaoke? What's the name of that? What's the name of that venue? Over on MLK by the Dome. You had it last year. It's got the neon light by the parking deck, the neon parking deck light right there. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I can't.
All right. Well, anyways, my question was how you link up with trap karaoke and that relationship seems like it's still holding tight, holding strong.
Funny story. So trap karaoke came down to Atlanta on its gaining popularity, and they did shows in New York and they did shows in DC, and Atlanta was the next market.
Mm-hmm.
So the owner basically hits up me, milking cookies because we have the issue streets.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, promotion, the concept. We like bet. And so then in the midst of that, I kind of plugged myself in there. It's like, oh, I DJ host too. And at that moment, he was like, well, I already got somebody. And I was like, all right, well, cool. I mean, I'm just gonna come with some support. It's like, all right, cool. I guess that communication didn't work out, so he ends up calling me. And that's all she wrote.
That's all she fucking wrote, man.
That's all she wrote. I mean, yeah, trap karaoke. I don't know if everybody's been. That's just amazing.
Yo, that shit is really a culture reset. Like that shit really was for the culture. Like,
it's amazing. And I don't ever see it dying down. It was always the music, always the performance. And then Miles came on last year and gave me the extra vote that he needed.
what was say that again about last year?
He came on last year and gave me the extra vote that he needed.
Oh, who did?
Mouse Jones.
Oh yeah, Mouse. Word. Okay.
Yeah, and I mean, the previous host DJs, they did an amazing job keeping it what it was. It's just 5 years running.
Yeah.
It's just amazing. I mean, we got a live show this week. Not live show, but virtual show.
When is it? October 29th?
Yeah.
Spooky season. And when the couch party?
On the 31st.
Oh.
I'm gonna be
Maneuver. This guy right here, man. This guy right here.
I tried to. But I do want to get back to I don't really drink like that, y'all.
Let's set the record straight. One time for the one time.
I don't.
So,
We get old, bro. My recovery is not what it used to be.
yo. So, all right, we can talk about recovery real quick. So I fake celebrated homecoming with Scooter and Trayvon because they was producing the virtual homecoming. So went over there, was drinking the tequila, got bodied off of that. Woke up on Sunday like, man, I need to be in the bed all day. Long story short, that was not the play for me. Fucked around, was on Jameson. Monday, when I tell you, done up, boy, I was like, oh nah, man, this is not what it used to be at 23, 24. And it reminds you every time, son, every time you think you're going to get away, it's like, nah, stupid. You're done. You're done.
When you get older, man, you definitely like that shit starts hitting. Yeah. That's why I get why people want to stay now. It's like, nah, I get it. I'll pay for free.
This nigga Abe will motherfucking this nigga Abe will sell you to watch from your own room. I swear to God, son, this nigga Abe be talking that shit, man. Man, oh man. So shit, you just gonna be in New York? You ain't making you don't got no plays, no moves, just living life how you live?
I'm killing the crib.
Yeah. 12, 11 days? Yeah.
It's not about me. Obviously, I came from a city that does not give a fuck about COVID.
Yeah.
And so for me to come like a couple days before the damn show and give COVID to everybody. Not only operation.
Nah, that's live. Listen, man, it is what it is, man. Put your mask on, wash your hands, don't touch your face, man. You know, don't touch your face, man.
Stay in the house playing Call of Duty, man. That's all I do.
Hey, that's a vibe right there. That's a vibe. What you think about the NBA season, yo? You think the season should have an asterisk on it, or
I mean, it gave us it was something. It gave us what we needed. You know, I hate watching fans because they just like, yo, get the fuck team. Because this man, nigga, he's obviously been a 5 team. You've been a diehard fan of each just because he's on there, like, really?
Nigga said, "Fuck out of here."
Yeah, bro. I get it, but I don't.
Man, one of the things I be speaking to is like this season is sus. You know, like cool. You know, I'm a Laker fan. Lakers got the W. I'm happy. But like a lot of niggas did things that would not happen if you traveling. If there's a crowd getting in your head, you know what I mean? So you figure if the NBA season gonna start in January or it's gonna start in February, it's got to start in the bubble again, at least a third of the season, you know what I mean, to maybe half of the season. So when niggas get back into the arenas and traveling again and maybe a little bit of fan participation, the early season power ranking is going to look crazy going into the last half of the season because niggas going to really have to ball outside of Lifetime Fitness, you feel me?
Right. I mean, as long as I just want to get out the shit. Honestly, this whole bubble shit, I just want to get out. I want to party.
You want to party? Look.
And not be judged.
I ain't gonna hold you. Jokingly, nigga, you over there sounding like Trump 2020. Talk about you want to be outside. Talk about you want to be outside and not be judged.
I just want this shit to end. It's like whatever we have to do.
Yeah. But that's the fucked up part though. Like it's not going nowhere. Like it's not eradicated because we wear masks. Like you know what I mean. Like a virus is a virus that exists. So
it can't be contained like cases. I mean, we all know it can't.
It's literally just about everybody doing their part and not allowing the virus to be able to bounce from host to host as much as possible. So, you know, it's going to be what it's going to be at least for 2-3 more years. Airlines, follow the airline patterns. That will tell you what you work for Delta. I guess I'm speaking to those who are with us. Follow airlines and like how they move in and what they kind of project. And tech companies like Google, Facebook, niggas talking about they're not going back to work until September 2021. Those are good stats. Those are good stats right there.
If we do get a vaccine and this thing's controlled, that first party,
you say what?
That first party when it's just controlled.
Spring break. Cholton Collins, man. Cholton Collins. Legendary Cholton Collins Spring Break 2013. Or
lives changed that.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, I mean, and also, I do want to speak because there were some people that think I don't believe in COVID, which is not true. I never said I don't think COVID. I do want to say that it's inconsistent.
There are inconsistent reports.
Inconsistent reports. Here's my thing, right? You live in Atlanta.
Yeah.
People have been out since May 15th.
Right.
Every single day.
Okay.
And not one of them that you know of has died, been affected, anything like that. Moving forward, what do you say about it? Like when people
you say that's not how you say that's not how viruses work, and they might be lucky, they might be this, that, and the third. But just because it ain't happened to them, don't mean that we should not like they are whatever they are, you know what I mean? The people that didn't get affected, they might be asymptomatic, right? And didn't go get tested because they didn't feel symptoms, but they've been around motherfuckers who ain't going to be asymptomatic. So it's sus. Listen, I mean, it's a tough virus because it's not like the Spanish flu where we lost I think the Spanish flu in 1918 took 60 million people worldwide or something like that. But it's still something that was not contained accordingly, and we out here looking stupid, and that shit is fucking trash. That shit is trash. And my uncle beat it, thankfully. But you know, it's tough. At the end of the day, because there was no proper plan for a pandemic, it was governmental response, and it was also just human response too, right? Like this idea of, I'll use this word very loosely, but my freedom has now been taken away from me, and I can't leave my crib, or I can't just pull up on the homies, right? So there was definitely a psychological piece to this lockdown or to this pandemic that, yeah, people were not going to respond well to, and people were going to rebel against, especially when you have a very incompetent and a very uncaring and unempathetic and a whole bunch of other words on that side of the spectrum, leadership that could give two fucks and just trying to get rich or look out for themselves. So it's as they say, it's levels to this shit. You got to peel back the onion. But what? Go ahead.
But if this video does get out, I do want to say I never not believed COVID.
He did. He was a COVID believer, y'all. He was a COVID believer, but he believed in the people more. Party people. Yo, my nigga Abe, man. What we ain't talk about, bro? I know what we ain't talk about, man. I told you it's an opportunity. I feel like niggas don't give you your microphone enough, man, to really talk your shit. They only looking at you through the IG lens or behind a DJ booth or in a spellhouse painting, crowd surfing.
All right, so a little background about me. Only child. What else? Grew up with 4 women. Never met my father. Well, 2 years ago. The first time.
You not.
I mean, yeah, I grew up with 4 women. Like I grew up.
I know you. I know you said.
No brothers, no sisters.
Yeah.
And it even I didn't know none of my father's side, so I had no cousins. So the way that I am, I used to have one-man shows in the mirror, everything.
One-man shows, huh?
And this is why I so friendly and I love people, because I didn't know anybody. Mm-hmm. So I didn't have no brothers and shit. And I was I gotta be fucking friends. But yeah, only child. So that's why when people oh, you be posting your family or your feet, I said, nigga, I don't got nothing like that. Mm-hmm.
Man, listen to Abe. Listen to this sentence in Abe's bio. He takes pride in being the soundtrack to the lives of many, and has curated countless sold-out events in the U.S. and throughout 65 international countries and counting. It's international Abe, nigga. Hurricane Hyde. Mr. Your bitch love to stay in hiding with me. Come on, man. What they talk to him, Abe? Coachella, Chat Karaoke.
That's one thing, though. I love seeing people have.
Right. Like Chloe said, we your fan, man. It ain't nothing you can't ask, can't do. You know what I mean? That's not gonna have our support and have us with you 100. I know, and I don't want to bring up a sensitive topic, but like I said, this opportunity for people to really get to know how you move and what you do it for. I know I know you said you grew up with 4 women. For those that know, I don't know how many of them, but I know one specifically has transitioned, and that woman being your mom. What was that time like? I think it was close to COVID. During, you can't hear me? Yeah, you're not in Abe, you can't hear me on IG Live? All right, Abe gonna pop back in, y'all. I appreciate y'all rocking out, man. We approaching that hour mark. I was trying to really give y'all a good hour, Abe, man. So, man, shout out to my nigga Kyle and Dollar. Shout out to my nigga Malk and Charlotte, Chloe, Brooklyn, Man, Typical Div, man. Make sure y'all check out Typical Div, TYPICALDIV, on all streaming platforms. I nigga Abe back. Yeah. Oh, no, we all good. So, basically, I was just saying, yeah, I know someone close to your heart, your life transition. You heard. What was that time like, and how have you continued to kind of keep her, in your memory, keep her at the forefront of what it is that you do, and why you do it?
No, I mean it's just keeping. So I was always taught to live like no matter like who passes or whatever, right? So instead of mourning, we would be there, we just like we would celebrate their life.
Yeah.
My grandma always say, yo, don't you fucking cry if I go, like don't be a fucking party. So that's how I'm all the time. That's when people kind of like tell us to be like, oh, you wasn't mourning like that. I was never talking.
Yeah.
I was never talking. You cherish the good times, and then you cherish the good.
So you want
you cherish the good times. At the end of the day, like everybody's gonna leave this earth, right?
Yeah.
But you sit there and you just sulk, and like, oh, they're gone. Like, yeah, you can do that. So me, I'm like, yo, they was here. Like, let's turn the fuck up. Like, let's turn up. Like, what do they like to do? What do they like to do? Like, what would they see? Like, I'll tell you right now, when I go, y'all motherfuckers, I'll kick y'all ass.
I was gonna say, listen, if you go, hey.
I need triple sessions.
Yeah. I know if you go before the homers, we gotta bring the second line from New Orleans for you.
Oh, I do all that.
I know the vibe.
I do all that.
You might have a 3-day funeral. Fucking hey.
I need all.
You got you, my boy. You got you. We're gonna have the best and the finest for you, man. You deserve it. So I think another reason that, Cowherd's Corner was created, not only to give us a space to kind of really just talk our shit, as Black creators, Black entrepreneurs, but shout out to Zuri with the message. That's where I'm actually about to go. Is really give, my niggas that I fuck with, y'all flowers. You feel me? Because your success may not be there financially. It may not be there in stature and clout. You feel me? But it's definitely individuals that appreciate what it is that you do and what you bring to their lives. So decisions and choices are going to be what they're going to be. They're going to be subjected to everybody. But as long as you stand solid and firm in those decisions and don't fold, niggas got nothing to do but respect that or don't fuck with you. You feel me? It's not a hard thing. Respect it and shut the fuck up and move accordingly, but don't fuck with me and move how you move. So as your homie, man, I really wanted to give you your flowers, and I'm really grateful and glad that we got to kick this first season off with you. We can put the vote into the group chat, but you got my vote. You got my vote for the Hall of Fame, man. You definitely got my vote from the Madden and the FIFA days. You know what I mean? To the zombie days, man. You really nah, my nigga, you really been solid. Oh, you know what? I want to talk about this too, because I know you be talking your shit about astro signs and shit. So for those who don't know, Abe's birthday is June 22nd. You bet, hey nigga, you trying? So what's that?
I hate zodiac shit. I hate zodiac shit. No, only because I think it has to do with some cousin Gemini, Cancer, baby, whatever.
Yeah.
And every time people eat motherfuckers even know me.
They're like, oh, that makes sense. They love to say that. Oh.
What the fuck does that mean? And like, yo, you're emotional. You're blah, blah, blah. I'm like, shut the fuck up. The other day, somebody tweeted, it was a picture of Beyonce and Rihanna.
Oh, yeah.
And they're waving. And somebody said, oh, they're two Virgos. I'm like, what? I'm like, shut up. I look, man.
Yo.
And it's like, because you cannot dictate who a person is just because of the month they're born. And I know there's a whole bunch of other
things, yeah.
in there, like how the sun was shining, and what time it was, who their mother is, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay,
Here's my take.
Y'all do this much about niggas. Once y'all just say, what the fuck I'm y'all think the fucking you. But I because like, look, man, give me a chance. That's why I never ask anybody like, what are you, right?
Yeah.
And give me a chance to get to know you who you are. That's all I say. And then I can dictate who you are. I'm not gonna put no zodiac signs. Then all the generalization shit comes. And you're. They say, all right, well, they say Gemini's two tones. They got two personalities. So you call them bipolar motherfucker.
You saying I can't make my mind up, nigga? You saying I don't know my left from right?
You're arrogant. You're like, shut up. And I've seen so many failed relationships. Like, I've seen so many men and women have gone in relationships and asked what the zodiac sign already have a pretense perception about that person. Before they even talk to them, like, oh, yeah, you're a Scorpio. Yeah, I can tell. Like, you can fucking tell.
You don't know shit about me. What the fuck is you talking about?
You don't know where. I mean, some people like some people. Yeah,
Here's my take. I say that there have been billions of people born in the world around the same time. I'm not knocking that those individuals have a similarity in. Listen, if the moon can control the tide of the water, I'm not smart enough to automatically say that the stars and the solar system don't necessarily impact us as individuals. But I hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
I'm not one to knock anybody off their opinion.
I'm not saying praise that shit. I'm not saying go to church. I'm not saying go to church for it. But
It's cool. But people have got, like, I was having a conversation with a girl. She was like, you didn't know about the 12 houses of the zodiac. What the fuck goes this deep?
it's just more shit for people to not be accountable for their actions and to blame it on something that they can't see.
That's the perfect.
That's a take. That is a take. That is a perspective.
That's great.
But yeah.
I can literally go do something like, oh, my bad.
Man, look, I'm a Libra rising. My shit be acting up. Yo, hey, chill out.
I think it sucks because I'm probably top 5. I have 2 of the top most hated zodiac signs, which is a Gemini and Cancer, right? They make Scorpios in there.
Let me say this. Let me ease you. They say there's no such thing as a cusp, though. It's like, I know that it's like a thing, like where it's like, oh, I'm the last day of Virgo, so like there's no such thing, and that's what I've also heard. So you are what you are, my nigga. So
that's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
You are what you are. You are what you are. But yo, man, we approaching that hour mark. I could go pour up another glass. We could keep talking our shit. How you feeling? You got plans? You got to get on the line with a shorty. You know what I mean? You got to do a little pillow talk. What's the word?
Oh yeah, shit. I'm about to go
All right. Well, listen. Let the people know how to keep in touch with your playlist at. If you still got playlists on SoundCloud or Spotify. Let the people know how to, keep up with your moves.
Follow me on Hyde. Y'all see the crazy shit that goes down. After all this shit is over, it's about to get even longer. I think I'm gonna make all these fans. I got you.
All right. Well, if anybody in here want to be Abe Hyde only manager, Abe Hyde's manager for his OnlyFans, man, let him know. Malk, he got the couch party. He got the couch party on the 31st.
Halloween night, 8 to 12 p.m. I got a couple things up down. COVID tests are required. And on the 29th of this month, trap karaoke.
Virtual. Listen, follow Cowherd's Corner too. We're gonna go ahead and make sure we promote all of that. On behalf of Abe as well. Both opportunities. So again, man, that's Trap Karaoke this month. That shit is virtual. Pull up, support, grab your crew, grab your drinks. And then 2 days later on the 31st, he popping out to the couch, man. You're going to pop out to the couch. Our costumes encouraged, obviously. It's a Halloween party. Required.
So bring your little ninja mask if you want to be safe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You be a doctor, surgeon, be great.
Doctor Surgeon, I heard you. Hazmat, listen, hazmat crew member.
Oh, yeah, you about to see that. I've heard some creative ones, too. I don't want to get this. I'm like, I don't know.
If y'all need artwork, hit that man Q Cole. He just tapped in.
Yeah, what up, baby? See everybody here.
All right, man. Well, listen, go ahead, man. Enjoy your time out where you at. I love you, bro. I'm very proud of you. I'm glad of the things that you're doing and the path you continue to kind of allow God to make for you and not really steer from. So, niggas definitely admiring what you're doing. If they don't say it out loud enough, I'm saying it now. You heard?
I got it, man. I appreciate it, bro. More to come.
For sure. All right. Be safe, man. I'll talk to you soon. All right, man. Sorry to everybody that popped up towards the end, but I am streaming the conversation, so it's going to slide on my YouTube channel, Cowherd's Corner. You know what I mean? Follow the corner. Tomorrow, we got Jay Mills, Milla F, founder, Black and Cannabis. You won't want to miss this conversation. She's hella dope, and we just going to have it up. You know, we had homecoming last week, so we're keeping the Spellhouse energy. Jamila, Jay Mills is Spelman alumna, so it's gonna be proper tomorrow. The couch party is basically Abe bringing all the things he don't really appreciate about clubs and and making a better experience on the 31st. If I heard that correctly, but listen, man, much love and light. Be well. Follow Cowherd's Corner. Let your friends know we here through November 11th. Holla. Mondays and Wednesdays, IG Live, 7 o'clock. We here. Peace. Oh shit, I'm still here. All right, I'm out.